Up world. Now, this is a one-time thing. I'm only going to do this once. I used to do this all the time, where I filmed kind of like in the middle of the night. At midnight I would always film, but it's pretty much it's 2 a.m. right now. And I had a person on Facebook, suggest this style of video for me and to see how it would do. Now, what I'm about to say may seem like a broken record. It may seem like I've talked about this too many times before. But this person suggested that I do a video saying, if I were to get handed $10,000 or more, depending on, what the situation is, what would I do with that money? And a few things came to mind when I thought about that. I thought deep and hard about this. Like, I would love to go to as many VidCons as I can. I would love to go to as many Comic-Cons as I can. In any other type of event. Now, the second portion of that would be to, get an assistant and an editor and stuff like that, so they can help me figure out, not just video ideas or anything like that, but to help me, edit those videos and, make suggestions of what I should do with a video and, get more views. But the main thing I would do with that money is to go to more VidCons and go to more Comic-Cons in the future. And at those events, at Comic-Con, they do charge money to get an autograph or a photo with one of the celebrities. Now, I'm not saying I would pay $125 out of the $10,000 or more dollars for that specific, thing. But it could be a possibility. I'm not saying it would happen or anything like that, but and at VidCon, there's so much stuff you can buy at VidCon. There's food, merchandise, hotel room, travel, stuff like that. And then I was talking to him a little bit deeper on this subject, and I could go on and on and on why I want this card, but I'm just going to tell you, and I know it sounds like it's, ridiculous amount of money to pay for a car, but the fact of the matter is, it's an electric car, basically. You don't have to put gas in it. I think. I could be wrong on that. I'd have to do some research on that, but I've always wanted this car ever since I watched David Dobrik's videos where he, got himself one of these cars, and he got his best friend Jason Nash this car, and Carly and Contro, and he gave it, and this car is the Model X, the Tesla Model X. It's a nice looking car. I've talked about this car before and how it's my dream car, but that's what I would do with the $10,000. Is I would just go to Comic-Con and VidCons, and at Comic-Con I would get an autograph or a photo from a huge celebrity that charges a lot of money, do not get me wrong. But that's just the general consensus I would do. And it wouldn't just be my city's version of Comic-Con. I would like to go to, San Diego's version and all the other major cities' Comic-Cons, like New York and Los Angeles and maybe even the Bay Area. Even though the Bay Area probably won't have a big one, but still. Even one that might take place in Florida that has a big venue that they could have it at. And Ohio's, and just, it. And I know $10,000 isn't a lot of money these days, but that's what I would do. And don't get me wrong, I would do other things. I would, get stuff on Amazon that's not like super expensive, like movies and TV shows and posters and calendars and t-shirts. Maybe even throw in a console in there somewhere. Maybe get a new laptop. I don't know. There's an endless possibility. Even if it was more than, like $50,000, I would still, my main priority would be to go back to Comic-Con in my city, in other cities as well, and just have a good time. And then go back to VidCons. I would like to go back I know I sound like a broken record, and you're all probably thinking, why are you even talking about this subject? You're not going to get handed $10,000 off some stranger on the street. It's just not going to happen. And trust me, if it were to happen, that would be amazing. But let's be realistic here. It's probably not going to happen. I'm not going to wake up one day and see, a YouTuber sitting outside my house with $10,000 or more in his briefcase without a catch or anything like that. I'm not saying I would be grateful to have that kind of money, but and it would be awesome to manifest that into the world, but let's be real here. That will probably never happen. And even if it did, I don't know what I would do with myself if it did. That's just me. And that's just how my brain sometimes works. Not everything is going to be handed to you on a silver platter. Let's just be real with that, perfectly clear with that right now. Not everything is going to be, handed to you on a silver platter, or in a briefcase, or a YouTuber coming to your door and knocking on your door, giving you, a day with them, or money for that matter. That's just not realistic. Sure, it would be amazing to have that happen to someone like me who's just a big fat nobody. A big nobody. But there's just endless possibilities in life. And I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying that at all. But, it would be nice if it were to happen, but that's just a big if. So, I could go ramble on and on and on what I would do with the rest of the money after I spent it on VidCons and Comic-Cons and Amazon stuff and iTunes stuff and anything and everything. And posters and movies and stuff like that. There's just an endless amount of, things I would like to get, but the reality of the fact is I probably won't even get handed $10,000 or $50,000 or $100,000 just like that without there being some sort of a catch with that money. But that's just me. I would like to hear your guys' opinion on what you would do with that kind of money if that were to happen to you. And I know, like I said, I know $10,000 is not a whole lot of money these days. $50,000 is even a lot of money. Or $100,000 is not even that much money anymore. Because people spend money like drunken sailors these days, if they have it. But that's just me. You can say whatever you want to say. I'll see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Y'all know the drill. Keep real. Bye-bye.